Hello there guys, and welcome to a brand new FIFA 21 career mode, and this time we're taking over Chelsea. And obviously Chelsea most recently just won the Champions League. Thomas Tuchel, the new manager of Chelsea, but can they take that winning form and go ahead and win the Premier League and also the Champions League another time? So as we know then guys, Frank Lampard was in charge of Chelsea for around about a year and a half of the squad. Did great things for the squad, brought a lot of the youth players through into the team, as we now see Mason Mount, a regular starter for Chelsea. But then, since then, Thomas Tuchel came in, adopted his own style of play, and Chelsea actually went on to win the Champions League that season, the second season of Frank Lampard being in charge. And I think, guys, what we're going to do, we're going to try and adopt Thomas Tuchel's style of play. I've gone ahead and done that already. I've gone and changed the formation, all the tactics, so we're going to try and carry on what Chelsea have achieved in real life and try and continue that in this career mode. So then guys, by trying to carry on Thomas Tuchel's work so far with Chelsea, we're going to head and change the formation, the tactics and the instructions as well. So with that, you can see a few players at the moment got -1s, -2s, -3 there for Reece James. But I'll quickly show you guys, so the formation we've got is a 3-4-2-1. I've dropped some of the players back as well. And you can see the two wide players as well are actually left mids and right mids, and you'll see in a second why that is. But in terms of the tactics, we've got press after possession loss. Offensive, we've got possession. I also increased the amount of players on corners and free kicks as well. Moving on to the instructions, however, though, as you can see right here, I'll quickly work through these. We've got comfort crosses, sweeper keeper with Mendy. Centre-back's got just stay back while attacking. Jorginho, I've got cut passing lanes and stay back while attacking. Whereas Kante, cut passing lanes but balanced attack. That way Kante can win the ball back, get up front, help the players out in the attack. For James and Chilwell, I've got stay wide and also get in the box for the cross. And then for Ziyech and Mason Mount at the moment, which is obviously left wing and right wing, is come back on defence, obviously try and help the midfield out, because when Chilwell and James come back, that'll act as a back five, but then Mason Mount and Ziyech will help the midfield two out. And also cut inside and getting behind for both of them two. And then Timo Werner, we got stay central and getting behind. So here is then, guys, as well, our transfer budget to start things off in this career mode. You can see we've got 11.5 million in the transfer budget. It's not a lot of money to work with, but obviously we can adjust this and change the wage by quite a bit. Let's be honest here. Let's move it down to about 250k. So we've got 52 million in the transfer budget to work with. And I also then want you guys to be leaving comments down below in every episode of this career mode, guys. Because again, this career mode is going to be absolutely amazing, and I want your guys' help. So leave some comments down below. I always pick out 3 comments for every single episode we do. Like I say, guys, could really help us go a long way. And so with us using this new formation then, guys, as you already know, a lot of these players get a -1, -2 and -3s all around the team. And it's just because certain players just can't play in the position that I'm putting them on. As you can see, Reece James here can play right back, can't play right mid. So I'm going to head these players that are on minus points at the moment, I'm going to put them on development plans, and hopefully soon we can have a team that hasn't got any of these minus points at all. And just moving down the team then as well then, guys, obviously we've got an amazing squad here at Chelsea. We've got Olivier Giroud, who can come off the bench and really help us in some important games this season. We've got Pulisic, Hudson-Odoi, Kai Havertz, who will definitely be getting a lot of game time this season. Obviously scored the winning goal for Chelsea in the Champions League final. Now, as you can see, I still have Tomori in the squad. I'm going to try and get him sold and try and get him sold to AC Milan, where I do believe that, a deal has been agreed for him to move there. But again, players like Billy Gilmour, who absolutely bossed the midfield for Scotland, and I believe did get man of the match in that game against England, I am looking forward to using him in this career mode. And now the one thing is, we've already established the midfielders are going to be 2 CDMs, so I've gone ahead and put Billy Gilmour on a development plan to learn the CDM role. And of course then, guys, we are going to be returning the season objectives for his first season with Chelsea. Every season we will change the 6 objectives. But for the first one here, I've already got a noted one down here, which is the revival, which is score over 35 goals in all competitions with Timo Werner. So I think that's a pretty good objective to start with, because again, Werner had a pretty, not the best of seasons, starting out at Chelsea. So hoping to improve that this season with him. Like I say, guys, let me know down below in the comments your objectives that you'd like to see on this list. So I have already then, guys, gone ahead and put some players on the loan list and also the transfer list as well. Now, this isn't fully finished, so I want you guys to let me know down below as well any players that you think should be sold in this career mode. But you can see obviously youth players here that we have listed for loan. I think Sterling could actually develop quite a lot in this career mode if he goes to the right club and come back quite a valuable player for us. And then in terms of players, I've got transfer listed, Danny Drinkwater. Obviously, he's not really got on at Chelsea. We've got this guy as well, Baba, 75 rated, 25 years of age. Then we've got Tomori, who again, like I say, going to try and get him moved out to AC Milan. But I do believe then, guys, recently I have been looking online. There has been talk about possibly Jorginho leaving Chelsea. Possibly Thomas Tuchel isn't the biggest fan of him, doesn't fit in his plans. I'm not too sure, but there has been talk about that online, and also ZH as well. So you guys let me know down below in the comments, should I be looking to sell both Jorginho and ZH, and if I do, who should come in to replace them? So if you guys are excited then for this career mode, guys, the first episode of this Chelsea career mode, I do believe this is going to be my best career mode as of yet, because I feel like really involved with this team right now. Obviously, we're going ahead, change the formation, we changed the tactics and the instructions, we're signing realistic transfer targets. I do think this will be the best career mode on the channel. So if you guys enjoyed the first episode and looking for a next episode, please go down below and smash out 500 likes, guys. If you do that, I'll make sure the second episode is out tomorrow. And also, guys, you want to make sure you don't miss any future episodes of this career mode. Hit the red subscribe button down below. But here we go then, guys. Of course, the transfer list. Now, at the moment, there's only 3 players on here, but I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments any other players that should be added to this transfer list, guys. We'll quickly talk through them. Obviously, Locatelli plays really well for Italy so far in the Euros, and he would actually fit the team, you know. He can play CDM. He's quite tall as well, 6'1", and I think if he was to sell Jorginho, you know, this is the ideal replacement for him. I really do think it is, because Jorginho is kind of like a deep-lying playmaker. And like I say, guys, I think he really does fit that role quite well. And moving on then, guys, we also do have Hakimi and Erling Haaland on the list as well. Now, I believe Hakimi, who has actually agreed a deal with Chelsea at the moment, I do believe. So again, we're going to try and sign him in today's episode. I do think he could make a good link in the side. And again, guys, what would happen with Reece James? Because that's my question at the moment. I did post this on Twitter, saying, you know, if Hakimi signs, he's going to play in that right mid position where Reece James is at the moment. Are they both going to rotate? I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to sign him in today's episode. You guys let me know down below what to do with both players. Should we both rotate, or should we look at maybe, you know, progressing Hakimi and, you know, converting him into a right wing? You guys let me know down below. And also Haaland, of course, linked with Man City, Chelsea, pretty much every big team in the world right now. I don't think we have the money to sign him in this season, but depending if he moves this season or not, we might try and bring him in Season 2. And now I want to show you guys then the settings we will be using for this career mode. Now, I don't normally do this in the first episode, but I kind of want to make this career mode a little bit more realistic. Not alone with the formation and signings, but also with the gameplay as well and the results. So you can see here we've got 4-minute halves, ultimate, of course. Competitive mode is going to be on. Game speed is on fast. Now, in terms of sliders, guys, this is what we're going with. So this is the user ones. I give myself less sprint speed, increase the shot error, so I'm more likely to miss. And then shot speed is also, and pass speed also been decreased as well. I've also gone ahead and made it so injuries occur more often as well, so I have to rotate the squad a lot more. And then in terms of the other ones, I've just left it 50, guys, because I'm going to be honest, I don't really know pretty much what these sort of affect and what these really do, I'm going to be honest. But into the CPU ones, just quickly then, and if you guys want to copy these, obviously feel free to try it out yourself. Sprint speed increased that by quite a lot, so that obviously CPU are going to be faster. They're going to miss less shots and less passes. They're also going to have a higher pass speed and shot speed, and the injuries are going to be the same for them as well. And like I say, these ones again, I don't really know much about them, so I've just left them as they are. And just quickly to add on to these sliders then as well, this should make it a little bit more fun. Like, I was having a quick go the other day of using them, and one game I lost 1-0 to Aston Villa, yet in the next game I beat Liverpool 3-0. So them sort of games can happen, guys, and that can happen in real life, of course. And, you know, the games against Aston Villa where they beat you 1-0, you just sort of think to yourself, we just didn't play that well in that game. So again, these sliders should bring out a more realistic result. So already then, guys, we got our scout reports back for Locatelli and also Hakimi, who these two players I definitely want to try and bring in this window. If anything, you know, I can only bring in one player this window, because I don't want to bring in too many players in one window. I want to kind of keep it realistic, you know, buy one, sell two, that sort of thing. So I definitely think Hakimi should be brought in this window. Then I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments, Locatelli, do I bring him in this window, or do I look to offload Jorginho, then bring him into the squad? Like I say, guys, let me know in the comments. But Hakimi, 83 rated. You guys will know about him by now. Like I say, his sprint speed will help us out a lot in this career mode. And again, his defensive stats, really good as well. 74 stand tackle, 76 slide tackle. Defensive awareness, 67. We could definitely do with increasing that. But again, I do think we are going to make a move for him in today's episode. And so just so you guys can see then, we have got some development plans already set in the team. So obviously ZH and also Mason Mount both playing in what you could call attacking midfield roles, but actually in the team they are wingers, and that's what they are set as. So at the moment they both get a -1, so I've got them both on winger development plans. Same goes for Kai Havertz as well. And the same also goes with Billy Gilmore. I've got him on the CDM development plan. Hopefully he can develop there and really grow into that position, because I do think he could play really well there for us. And then moving on down here, Reece James learning the right midfielder development plan, because of course he gets a -3 at the moment. And the same goes for Ben Chilwell as well. Got him on the left mid development plan. And not the best of news then, guys, to start off our season here with Chelsea. We've got 2 players injured in this pre-season tournament. As you can see, Christian Pulisic is going to be out for 5 months, and also Andreas Christensen is going to be out for around about 8 weeks. And so we've already got an offer in here then for Danny Drinkwater. You see Stoke trying to sign him for £2.25 million here, and I think that's a pretty good transfer, to be honest. I'm just happy to get him out of the door. I could get 3.3 for him, but again, if anything, I don't think many offers are going to come in for him. So let's go ahead and accept this and see if he will join Stoke City. So not only then, guys, do we have 2 players out injured, we now have a third. Thiago Silva is going to be out for around about 3 months, guys. So I don't know whether that's the sliders, but I didn't think the sliders would take a massive impact in terms of sim games. So we now have 3 players out injured, which isn't too great. Let's be honest, guys, could really impact our season early on. But we have Danny Drinkwater here, who has been sold to Stoke, and we get 1.6 million in the transfer budget. So I need some good news then, guys, in today's episode. After picking up 3 injuries already in today's episode, I think it's about time right now we go ahead and try and sign Hakimi into the team. Now you can see his value, 43.5 million, and they're looking around about that for him into Milan. So of course he's on his last year of his contract. So let's get into this right now. Let's try and sign Hakimi into the team. I'm not too sure how much Chelsea are signing him for in real life. If you guys know, let me know down below in the comments. That would be interesting to know. And you can see we have got the Chelsea tracksuit on as well, guys. Obviously with the realism mod, we get sort of fun things like that into the game. So here we go, 43.5. Let's offer a transfer fee. So he's in his last year. I think we could offer maybe 40, maybe 39.5. Let's go with something like that, because you guys know we haven't got a lot of money right now. With the realism mod, obviously COVID and everything, it tries to replicate that, and that's why we haven't got a lot of money to start off. But I do think that we can save money on this transfer. It will definitely help us in the long run. So 39.5, they want Tammy Abraham in return. Conte, obviously former Chelsea manager, knows the sort of quality in Tammy Abraham. Now we're not going to let that happen whatsoever, so let's remove him. Let's propose. Let's go with, what's his value? 43. Let's go with 41.5. Let's see what he has to say to that, because I do not want Tammy Abraham leaving this club at all under any circumstance whatsoever. So here we go. 41.5. Will Conte agree with this offer right now? Let's have a see. I can imagine he might want more, and he does. He wants a sell-on clause as well, which again is understandable. You know, he's 21 years of age. 43.8. You know what? I'll take that, guys. I'll take that. Let's go ahead and accept that. And now let's get into the contract and see how much Hakimi does want. But here we go then, guys. Let's get into these contract talks right now then with Hakimi. And again, I sort of feel like Conte got quite a good deal there, to be honest. We paid more or less his value. Plus, he got, 15% sell-on clause as well in that deal. So I want to make sure we get a good contract here with Hakimi. Ideally, a 5-year deal. So important. He's happy with that. I'm happy with that as well. 5-year deal. That is exactly what we're looking for right now. Let's go ahead and accept that. Because again, I don't want to sell him at all. I don't want a release clause. There we go. That's perfect. So let's go ahead and accept that now. Moving on to the wage. He's currently getting 150,000 at Inter Milan. I'm guessing he's going to want something similar here. Okay, he's going to want quite a decrease. 105,000. He wants an appearance bonus though. Let's go ahead. Let's remove that appearance bonus. Let's edit the wage. I still want the wage to be quite cheap though. I don't want to be overpaying for these players. Let's go with 120,000 and then increase the sign-on bonus to 1.1. And I'm quite happy with that. Important, 5 years and 120,000 a week. Let's go ahead and submit this offer. That still leaves us with a decent amount in the transfer budget. Obviously, we're looking to sell a few players as well. But it's all about Hakimi right now. Will him and his agent agree with this deal? Come on, you've got to agree. Come on, surely. And he is. There we go. Hakimi is going to be our first signing of this Chelsea career mode. But here he is then, guys, our new signing into the team, Hakimi. And again, guys, I can't wait to get used to him in this career mode. And like I say, his stats and the way he plays are perfect for a 3-at-the-back formation. But like I said, guys, what's going to happen right now with Reece James? Because obviously they're looking to sign Hakimi in real life. Now, does Reece James get converted to a CDM? Maybe, because it does say you can play there. And now they'll go ahead, put a development plan on him to learn CDM. Or do I go ahead and look to convert into maybe a centre-back, guys? I'm not really too sure about a centre-back version. But you guys let me know down below. But look at this. Hakimi going to get no minus anything, whatever. Like I said, I think he's going to be perfect on that right-hand side for us. So I've actually got a decent transfer offer here then, guys. I was surprised at how much we're actually going to get for this guy. Baba, 75 rated left-back, 26 years of age. If anything, I thought he was looking at maybe 6 million, but you can see we got an offer for 8.5 from Real Betis. Let's go ahead and accept that and get some money into our transfer budget. So here you guys can see then, here is going to be our first 4 games in the Premier League. And as you can see, we've actually got quite a decent start here. No sort of major big teams. We obviously got West Ham away from home for our first game. A London club. It's going to be a tough fixture, this one, to start off the season. But I do believe we could get 4 out of 4 wins here, which could definitely help our campaign. But here we go then, guys. Here's how the first 2 teams are going to line up for our first game in the Premier League. Again, a tough one. West Ham away from home. Obviously, we've just seen how West Ham have done in the Premier League in real life. So I'm expecting a tough game here today. And I'm excited to play this, guys. I really am. You know, with the sliders, the formation, the tactics, the instructions, just everything. I can't wait to get into this one. So you can see our lineup. Of course, we're without Thiago Silva at the moment. We're without, obviously, Christian Pulisic as well, and Christiansen as well at the back. So again, we've got our team, pretty happy with it. Hakimi going to start as well. Chilwell getting a -3 on that left-hand side. I really do hope at some point Chilwell can convert to left mid, because it would really help us in this team. But let's get into it and let's get 3 points on the table. And here we are then, guys, at the London Stadium right now. And I can't wait to get into this one. I really can't, guys. And like I say, I just think this career mode is going to be absolutely amazing for the channel. And I do think this is going to be the best one, if not, well, yeah, the best one I've done so far. I definitely think it will be. And I'm just hoping this formation, you guys will see in this game how it's going to work. Now, of course, it is FIFA. It's not going to be able to, you know, make it 100% identical to the formation that Thomas Tuchel does, but it should be pretty much the same. And I'm hoping to prove that in this game for you guys. But again, sliders are on. Ready for a tough game here against West Ham. Oh, here we go. West Ham trying to get through early on. Here we go. Zooming now. Let's see if we can build an attack of our own. Jorginho, Mason Mount. Going to try and definitely cut inside with him at some point in this game. Try and get a finesse shot off with his right foot. Chilwell building up on this left-hand side. Chilwell maybe with a cross. Okay, win the corner. I'll take the corner early on here. And let's have a see right now. Come on, let's try and get in maybe Timo Werner or someone on this. Okay, Kai Havertz. Okay, falls down now. Aspilicueta. And let's see, Jorginho. Okay, we're trying to find a pass there to Timo Werner. We've got it on the turn. Timo Werner out wide. Oh, just cut out in the end, guys. But again, trying to build it up on that wide position. Trying to get crosses in. Trying to build it up. And let's see what we can do against West Ham. Okay, Snodgrass plays it inside. Declan Rice on the ball, who obviously is linked with Chelsea as well, guys. Could be a good signing for us in this team. But just trying to cut this one out. Jorginho does. Here we go. Chilwell now. Plays it forward. Let's get players moving. Kante making a run in the midfield. Okay, never mind. Let's play it to Kante instead. Timo Werner now can see Kai Havertz in space. Maybe back to Kai Havertz. Maybe back to Timo Werner, sorry. Timo Werner just rolls it over. Here we go. Finish that, please. Oh, Kai Havertz still got it, though. On the edge of the box. Maybe a little chip over. Try and find Timo Werner, but it's cut out in the end. Jorginho. Here we go. Chilwell. Chilwell. Maybe with a shot here. Chilwell. And it's saved in the end. Just trying to build up the play here. Chilwell can see a pass inside there for Werner, who, if we can turn around and get away with this, Declan Rice cutting out in the midfield. Of course, we're never really going to get away with that, was we? Let's be honest. Trying to turn around, spend all the time on the ball here. But again, we're attacking decently well. Just got to try and produce some sort of end product here in this game, because we're going into half-time and it's still goalless. West Ham getting forward here. Souček on the ball. Declan Rice being allowed to get forward here. But if we can cut the play out, get on some sort of counter, I definitely think we can get Timo Werner in behind. Antonio, cut out in the end by Rudiger. Kante plays the pass up. Kai Havertz just losing it in the end. And let's have a see, can we win this ball back now? We should be having the wide players come back, and they are. Hakimi now trying to win this one back on the right-hand side. Gomez, come on Hakimi, keep up the pressure. We've got to keep up the pressure in this game. Kante can track anyone down. There we go, Hakimi. Let's go. Werner now can see. Okay, Mason Mount. Mason Mount maybe back through. Trying to get it back through there, but we got Chilwell out wide. Timo Werner, here we go. Mason Mount now. Maybe the pass, maybe the 1-2 with Kai Havertz. Here we go. Mason Mount, come on, 1-0, and it's 1-0 in this game. Mason Mount is going to be the first goal scorer in this career mode. And we finally break through in this game against West Ham. And it wasn't the best of goals, but we kept the pressure on, won it back, and got ourselves on the attack. And we did that just. And we got ourselves the lead here against West Ham. Here's another look at the replay. Got Mason Mount, the 1-2 there. And again, brilliant. Great finish there in the end. Into the bottom corner. And we take the lead here against West Ham. Kante to Kai Havertz to Timo Werner. Trying to find Kai Havertz once again. Got to keep the press on here. That is one thing this team has got to be good at here, is keeping the press after possession loss, like we've seen in the tactics. Okay, Kante. There we go. Cutting the passing lane. Jorginho now moving it forward. Mount. Timo Werner once again. Mount able to just... Oh, the block there. Just the deflection stops it going to Timo Werner. Oh, here we go. Let's get Chilwell running now on this left-hand side. Chilwell... Kai Havertz in the area. Let's get a good cross in towards Kai Havertz. Punched away once again. It's going to fall down now to Hakimi. Maybe I could say it. See players free here. Let's get Kai Havertz in. Havertz, go on, take the shot on. And is it in? Finish that, Timo Werner, and it's in. There we go, 2-0 in this game right now against West Ham. Timo Werner open up his goal-scoring bank for the season, guys. And there we go, this team is working really well. As you've seen, wide players getting really involved. Even though the runs stay wide, it does help up in the build-up. And obviously got players like Mason Mount and Kai Havertz in the box, in the area, helping out. And there we go, Timo Werner, right place, right time. And it's 2-0 in this game. But we're just waiting for full time then. And there it is then, guys. Referee blows for the full time in this game. We get a 2-0 win against West Ham to start things off in this career mode, guys. What a win that was. Timo Werner with a great goal, already opening up his goal scoring this season. And let's just hope that is how we progress moving on. And here you guys can see then, we do have a player chat from Drinkwater saying that he's happy to play in the centre-back position if that is going to mean that he is part of the plans, which is great. We need more players like that, guys. Again, we've got Chilwell playing out of position right now. I'm hoping it will come round to it and its development plan will go pretty good. Here you guys can see then the Premier League table after the first game in this career mode. And now, of course, obviously a lot of things could change right now. But we're in 5th place. Let's have a look who didn't get a win in their first game. And we've got, okay, the likes of Leicester City, Spurs, Man City getting a draw in their first game. Who did they draw against? Man United. Okay, always a tough game there. Manchester Derby straight away. Both teams obviously getting a draw. And okay, obviously Leeds United there in 16th place as well. But again, our first 4 games this season, realistically, we should be winning all 4. So luckily for us then, in that first game, we didn't miss the likes of Thiago Silva and Andreas Christensen. Obviously, Christian Pulisic as well. But I'm hoping these players are back sometime soon. Because, of course, obviously, the first 4 games are quite easy, you could say, for us. But after that, I can imagine it's going to get pretty tough, pretty fast, guys. So I'm hoping these players will return at some point soon. But don't forget to let me know then, guys, down below in the comments who you think we should sign next in this career mode. Because I'm thinking if we make one more signing in this transfer window, I definitely think Locatelli could be that player, guys. And maybe move Jorginho out of the team, bring Locatelli in. Again, replacing like for like, because I think Locatelli could be a great player for us over these seasons with Chelsea. And also then, guys, let me know down below in the comments as well what you thought of the team in that first game against West Ham. Of course, we got the 2-0 win. But do you guys think this kind of replicates what Thomas Tuchel is obviously using in real life? Now, of course, we're going to have to play a lot more games to see how the team works. But I definitely think these front 3 players do get into the box a lot. And obviously, we've got them on get into the box for the cross. So these 3 players are in the box at all times. We've got these Chilwell and Hakimi tracking back and defending, making it a back 5 when needed. And also Mason Mount and Kai Havertz dropping into the middle when we need to defend, helping out Kante and Jorginho, also helping us out on the break. So again, guys, let me know down below in the comments if there's any changes you think we could make to these instructions. But there we go then, guys. That's going to be it for the first episode of this Chelsea career mode. Hope you guys are excited for it, because I definitely am, guys. I still think this will be the best career mode on the channel. We've just changed everything in the career mode. It's not just starting a career mode, sign players, carry on. We've changed the team, the formation, the tactics, signing, you know, realistic transfers who are actually linked with Chelsea in real life, guys. So if you guys are excited for it, please don't forget, leave a like down below on the video. If you want to see more videos like this as well, hit the red subscribe button. And I'll catch you guys for the next episode.